Hello everybody, Dibz here, and today I have the response video to your questions on my 1000 subscriber goal video. So before I do that, I really just want to thank you guys once again, for giving me all the support that I've never felt like I had deserved. This was something that I never thought it would blow up as big as it has already so far. I wanted to do it just for fun, and it's amazing on how much support you guys have given me. Without you guys, I would never have been able to reach this goal, and I really just want to thank you guys once again. It's something that I love to do. I love making content for you guys, and it feels really good to have somebody out there who really cares about content that you're making, and it makes it really satisfying. So once again, I know I say this a lot, but I really mean it. I really just want to thank you guys, for being there and watching my videos. I wouldn't have done it without you, like seriously. So anyway, yeah. The way I'm going to do these questions are the ones, I'm going to pretty much do it in order. So I have a list here. I wrote down all the questions, and a lot of you guys asked the same questions. So I'm going to pretty much ask the question first, and then tell you or say the names that mentioned or that asked that questions. So everybody gets recognition based on the question that they asked. All right, so before we get onto the questions, I want to wish somebody a happy birthday. The birthday was on May 26th, which was yesterday, and that's going to be Talamantes Gaming. So happy birthday, Talamantes. I hope you have a great birthday and that you're having fun doing whatever it is that you're doing, which is whether it's staying at home, going out with friends, or whatever it is, happy birthday. And that's from all of us on this channel as well. So everybody wish her him or her a happy birthday, and yeah, just have fun for us. Just let us know how it goes. Tell us what what you're doing for fun. So yeah, happy birthday. And yeah, anything other than that, we're gonna start going on to the questions. So what I'm gonna be doing, like I said, is going to be going in order. So whichever one was asked first, and I'll ask each question, and then name the people that were related to that question, because a lot of you guys asked the same ones. So the first question is from Octable Oct, and that question is, can you talk about the new character? Well, I'm sorry to say there is no new character, but thanks for asking. But also, the Ankle Breaker 100 asked the same question, kind of. It says, my question is, what class would you like the new hero to be? So they're kind of the same question, but kind of different. But the answer to that question is, a healing sniper would really be interesting. It was a rumor that the new character or the new hero will be a healing sniper. They don't know exactly how that would turn out or what the skills would be, but what I would think is that somebody who can snipe from afar, and you can this is just a weird way of thinking it, but you can snipe your own teammates and it would pretty much heal them. Or you can snipe like something on the ground and pretty much do an AoE healing within in that area. So that's what I thought about when I first heard of a sniper healer or a sniper support. So that's kind of weird. Or it could be the other way, where you're a sniper and you have like this healing aura, and you also snipe the enemy team and deal damage. That doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like the first one would make more sense. A sniper healer that heals your teammates while healing or sniping. So that's what I think about the new character. So we'll see what happens to the new character if it comes out. And yeah. And question number 2 would be Tiny Howie, as Distant Observer, and Simon J. Toomer. And that question was, can you introduce us to your non-human buddies? Well, all right. Sounds like a plan. If I can find them. One of them is sleeping right now, so kind of sleeping. So this one here is Loki. He's the biggest one, or he's pretty much the older one, or I mean the younger one, but he's the bigger one, obviously, and he doesn't really like being held when he's like on the chair, but he likes to be held when he's in like pretty much you can carry him and walk around, but I don't think he likes being held on the chair. Yeah, see, he's a little scared, just a little bit, but yes, this is Loki. Anyway, now this one is Mimi. First one was Loki, now this one is Mimi. This is the skinnier one, and he's a little bit, he's 2 years older, and he is the less shy one, I would say. So he doesn't mind being held as well, and he doesn't really, he doesn't go crazy as well sometimes, but he typically doesn't like to be held. He's more of a lap cat, and he likes to lay on your lap, which is a lap cat. So anyway, Loki, the first one, the bigger one, is definitely not a lap cat. He doesn't like, standing on your legs or sitting on your legs. He mostly likes to be held. So anyway. So next, Curie P asks, can you fist bump or high five your kitties? Well, High five! Fist bump! Yay! Anyway. Alright, so you probably noticed that I'm wearing a different color that is not really dark. Well, that's probably... Luckily, that's the case because, you know, I didn't want to have cat hair all over me again like I did last time. And yeah, that's, you know... Last time I had a lot of white hair all over my red shirt, and this time it looks like you don't see anything. It doesn't look like it, at least. So anyway, we're gonna move on to the next question. The question by Distant Observer. And the question was, or is, so what I'm gonna ask is what's next? Will there be anything else besides / after Overwatch? Well, for now, I really don't see any other game that I'm interested in. Pretty much right now, it's just gonna be Overwatch for quite a while, I would say. I don't think there's any other big titles that are coming out. So for now, it's just gonna be, you know, straight Overwatch. And I think that's gonna be good for you guys, right? I mean, I love Overwatch. I'm pretty sure you guys like Overwatch too. And that's why you guys are here. So yeah, pretty much for now, that's just Overwatch. But honestly though, Overwatch has been like the most fun that I've had ever playing a game for quite a while. The last time I've had that much fun playing this game, game like this was something like World of Warcraft. That was a long time ago. I was really into it, but anything else after that, it was just kind of like, you know, something that you would play every now and then. But now it's just like, I wouldn't say I'm addicted, but I really like it. So anyway, next question is gonna be by Slender G Man. The question is, how did you become a professional boy gamer? Well, the answer to that question is, I'm not a professional boy gamer. I game for fun, honestly. I just play games for fun. There's nothing else, you know. I mean, I don't have it as a job. I don't have a team that I play with. But maybe that's sarcasm, but thank you if it is, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I just play games for fun. And this is just something I do on my free time, not my main job. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be, well, I know that's asked later. So, which is the next question, actually. What's your job? So I'm assuming that you're asking what my day job is. And this was asked by Papa Giorgio, Ice Motion, The N-Word, Mushu Spung, Joel Steinrig. Sorry if I, you know, butcher your names. But yeah, so it's asked by these people. And what's your day job? So my day job is pretty much I work at a wholesale company that sells bags. And what I do is the artwork on the computer. And pretty much each bag, you know, has a logo on it. Like those backpacks that say JanSport or those purses that say LV. I design the logos on the computer, and pretty much we have orders for artwork, and then the orders come in and they say, oh, I want this kind of logo. And what I do is I put it on the computer and I put it on the bag digitally, and I send it out to them like, okay, this is how it's gonna look like, and do you want us to go through with it? And if they say yes, then we go through with it. So I'm kind of like the middleman of creating the artwork for the bags and how it's gonna look like. So it's pretty fun, you know. I do that. I do a lot of accounting stuff, not accounting stuff, but I keep track of inventory sometimes. I do pretty much almost a lot of random stuff at work along with that. So I'm always sitting at the computer pretty much the whole day, and I'm at home at the computer again playing games as well. But anyway, that's what I like. You know, that's what I like to do. I like to be at the computer. So anyway, next actually, yes, that's where I learned how to edit. I almost forgot to mention that work. I make videos as well. I make not YouTube. I do actually, yes, it is YouTube videos. They are YouTube videos. There are videos about me with bags, and I introduce the bags, and I say, oh, this is what the bag is about, and all that stuff. And if you really want to, I'll put it in the link in the description, and you can see some of those videos. It's really hilarious. But you don't see my face, so you just see my hands, and that's it. So I'll put in the link in the description below, so you guys can take a look at it. So anyway, next question is by Samuel Macedo V. And what are your favorite FPS games besides Overwatch? Before Overwatch, my favorite FPS game was Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I was playing that a little bit before Overwatch, and I found that to be very competitive and really fun to play, because a lot of my friends played it, and I always had like a team that we played with. Not like a competitive team, but it was just always fun to just play with other people, you know? It's kind of like, I like playing competitive games, honestly, and CS was probably the only other one that was like that. I played a lot of other games, but let's see. On the console, there were a lot of games that I played, a few games. My favorite game on the console would be Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty, and Halo 3 ODST. Those were the ones that I've played before, and pretty much the ones that introduced me to console gaming and FPSs. They're really hard compared to computer games. I like PC. I like mouse and keyboard a lot better because I suck at consoles. Really, I really do. But anyway, yeah, those are mostly the FPS games that I like to play. And the next one is also by Simon J. Toomer. And it says, why did you choose the name Dibz? Well, this was back in when, the middle of high school, when World of Warcraft came out. Pretty much, I knew it was all about loot. And whenever I thought about loot, I always, like in my mind, I'd be like, Dibz, that's mine. I'll have dibs on that loot. So that kind of like, and I was like, hey, Dibz sounds pretty cool. And I'm just like, yeah, I think I'll just stick with Dibz. Dibz is short, it means that I'm greedy as hell and that I want all the loot. Maybe they'll give me all the loot. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much how it came about. Just Dibz is really short, really easy, memorable, not easily forgotten. And it's easy on the mouth or easy on the tongue, I would say. Easy to say. Nothing really long. I hate really long names. I'm sorry for any of you guys out there that have really long names. But this was way back in vanilla, so a long time ago. And it's pretty much just stuck with it, the entire time. And yeah, it was pretty, I like the name. I love it. All right, next question is asked by Totally Not GC, Harrison W, Kawa Pasetti, Jack Tweddle, yes. And pretty much says, what are your favorite heroes? So the obvious answer of my favorite heroes are the ones that I made guides already on, which is Widowmaker and Tracer. Tracer is the first one and Widowmaker is my second one. But I typically play Tracer on offense and Widowmaker on defense. I can't play Widowmaker on offense. I can, but it's really hard, honestly. And Tracer, I can play Tracer both on defense and offense. And those are my two favorite ones. For secondary ones are probably going to be, Roadhog, Mercy, and Reaper. So I like to heal as Mercy, definitely. She's my favorite healer. And Roadhog is my favorite tank, next to Zarya. Both Roadhog and Zarya are really fun to play. It's kind of like a mix in between those two. But I like those two tanks and Reaper. Reaper is my second most fun DPS I like to play. He's also a flanker as well, as you know. And yeah, I love flanking. And Jack Tweddle also extended that question, says, how long have you been hyped? I've been hyped since last October/September, when I figured out that beta was going to be out. I really didn't even know about it, Overwatch, until they released closed beta, because my friend talked about it, because he works at Blizzard, and he said he was going to be able to get, he got a closed invite. And I was like, what's this game? And I looked at it, and I was like, I've never seen this game before. And it's like, whatever, I watched it, it was okay, whatever. And then after that, I got an invite, and I was like, okay, let's try this out. And then I played it for a little bit, and I got super hyped about it because it was really fun. And then it went down, and I was like super sad. So I didn't really actually know much about Overwatch until I actually got released for closed beta. So not for very long. This is actually pretty new to me still. At that time, I was playing Starcraft 2, Legacy of the Void, and Counter-Strike, CSGO. Or maybe Heart of the Swarm, I think. Legacy of the Void wasn't really out yet, but I was in Legacy of the Void beta. That's what I was playing first. And then I found out about Overwatch afterwards. So yeah, not too long, actually. And next question by Totally Not GC. Have you ever played other shooters before Overwatch? Well, we went over this already, yes. I played a lot. Actually, we didn't really go over this. I started playing FPS since I was a kid. I actually don't know how long ago it was, but I played Unreal and Unreal Tournament. I played Tribes. I played Counter-Strike 1.6. I played Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. I played, I played Counter-Strike Go, you know that. I also played Team Fortress Classic. I never played Team Fortress 2, maybe just like 1 or 2 games, not much. And I played Halo. I played Halo 2, 3, Halo ODST. And I played a lot of FPS. I actually played a lot, but it wasn't really like my complete favorite. I always liked RPGs and MMORPGs. Those are my most favorite. I play Battlefield. I don't know if I said that. Play Battlefield 3, 4. It's pretty much countless amounts of FPS. Yes. I actually played a lot of video games when I was a kid. Next question. How old are you? Asked by Johnny Blaze Krillian. Hi, I'm Weshi, and Jostein Rig once again. So how old am I? Well, what do you guys think? I guess you guys have a guess. I'm probably older than you guys think I am. Or maybe younger, I don't know. People say the first thing that people think about is a little bit older than I really am. But since I'm on YouTube, I'm playing games, people usually think I would be younger. Anyway, I'm 25, turning 26 in a month and a half. So yes, going on strong. 26. Next question. Are you married? No, not yet. Sorry, or I mean, not sorry. I don't know. It's a weird question, but no, I'm not married. It says, what got you into competitive games like Starcraft? Also, what other games do you play at the moment, if any? Asked by, I I don't know how to say this, but I will, this is what it looks like, whoever. I'm sorry. But yes, competitive games like Starcraft. I always liked competitive games because it made me feel good, when you win, when it's competitive, rather than playing like a super casual game. That's just me. It's kind of like if it was, let's say you were playing like team games, like co-op games. I like co-op games for the story, it's interesting, but after a while, once you finish it, it doesn't really have replay value. That's pretty much the main reason why there's no replay value. And like when it came to World of Warcraft, I like to play PvP a lot more often, a lot more arena. That was what really got me, hooked on, this PvP or this person versus person kind of idea. And from that on, I like to play a lot of competitive games like StarCraft 2 when it came out. In StarCraft 1, I didn't really play a lot of, a lot of ladder, because I was always scared. I always got like, the jitters. I still get the jitters now, but I didn't really like it when I was younger. But yes, it all spawned from arena in World of Warcraft. That's pretty much what got me into competitive games. So next one would be asked by this person. So yes, this person. And the person asked, who are those guys you are playing with? And how did you come to know each other? So when you say playing with, if you mean my cats, they're not my cats, they're my girlfriend's cats, and we live with each other. If you're not talking about my cats, if you're talking about the people that I'm playing with, on Overwatch, a lot of them I actually met on Overwatch in closed beta. A few of them I met through beforehand because they were my friends on Battle.net, and they got into closed beta. And some of them I played with them, but most of them that I met, that I play with right now on Overwatch, most of them I met during closed beta. You go around, you just play with them, and they say, hey, you want to join up? You'd be pretty cool. And yeah, you join up. You meet a lot of people in Overwatch, especially when it's closed beta, because you see the same names over and over again. It's just like, hey, then I see you just like 3 games ago. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You remember me? Yeah, I remember that play of the game that you had. And you just start up. It's like the Overwatch community is amazingly like open and nice to compare to a lot of the other games that I've played. There's a lot of like other games. There's a lot of salt. There's a lot of people bagging on each other. But Overwatch is a really good community. I really enjoy it, and that's what makes it really good, really fun. Okay, and the next question is, you're in TeamSpeak and you play Overwatch with your friends. Well, in-game one calls that ass. Which hero are you thinking about? And of course, I would think of Winston. Spank that monkey. Yes, spank that monkey. Oh yeah, that question was asked by Beard Devil 2 the Driver Bear. Yes, Winston. I always think of monkey ass when I first hear that. No, I'm not thinking about anybody else. Get your mind out of the gutter. And anyway, I think I remember somebody else asking the same question. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look that up. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, somebody asked that question named Tony Labre. I think that's how you say it. And it says, who has the best ass? Tracer, Widowmaker, Mei, or Genji? Well, as you noticed, I said Winston, but I think out of Tracer, Widowmaker, Mei, and Genji, I think Genji. I mean, I'm really into that tin ass, Yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next question. Asked by Harrison W, Kawa Pesetti, and Kawa? I'm sorry. Kawa Pesetti, and I am Weshi. Says, where are you from? What's your favorite hero? And have you ever considered joining an esport team for Overwatch? Do you have a favorite team, esport team? Ever considered playing with subs? So to answer the first question, I live in California, USA. I think that's all you really need to know. I don't think you need to know anywhere else or get too specific, because I don't want, if you guys want to send me stuff, I'm not too sure. I'm a little scared still. I'm really not paranoid, but I'm pretty careful about giving out specific information like that on the internet. So sorry. Says, what's your favorite hero? Well, as you know, Tracer is my favorite hero. Played with her the most, probably about 60 hours total. Next question is, have you ever considered joining an esport team for Overwatch? I have considered it, and I know a few of my friends that have joined or have started practicing with teams, and honestly, I like the idea of it, but I have to spend a lot of time on it, and I have school, I have work, I also have this YouTube channel, which I really like to do, and I feel like if I have to join an esport team, I have to spend a lot of time practicing and not recording, and it's going to take away from the YouTube channel, I would feel, and it's something that I'm thinking about, and it's not something I really want to do, because I feel like if I continue to if I practice a lot, I'm not recording and I'm not creating content. So yeah, it's kind of a give or take You kind of have to do one or the other. It's hard to do both constantly, as consistently as I've been doing at least. So overall, the answer, maybe joining an Overwatch team. We'll have to see how long, or how much time I have to spend with that. But yeah. Anyways, next question is by IsoMotion. What is your ethnicity? What state do you live in? Well, I live in California. I already said that. And my ethnicity is I am Chinese or Cantonese. Yeah, Chinese, Cantonese. Cantonese, yes. I'm Cantonese. People say Chinese, but if you really want to be specific, I am Cantonese. So Asian. Or you can be very general. I'm Asian. A lot of people think I'm Korean when I play Starcraft because of the amount of APM that I have, but no, I'm not Korean. Chinese. It says, can we have your BattleTag to play with you someday? Well, yes, you can have my BattleTag. Asked by Quillian, actually. So my BattleTag is... So yeah, make sure you guys save that and feel free to add me. And I'm not exactly sure if I can play with all of you, of course, because everybody, there's only 6 person on the team. So yeah, you guys can add me. Just kidding. Actually, if you really want to have my BattleTag, here it is. I'm going to put in the link below. And actually, it's Dibz #1528 for Battle.net. You can add me if you want me to add you. Just send me a PM. And I don't accept PMs from people who are not on my list. So if you really want me to add you, just message me on YouTube channel or anywhere else, and I'll see if I can add you. Or I'll probably add you. I'll probably get lost for a little bit because there's a lot of people asking. I'll try though. I'll try. I promise. But yes, I will play with fans and I will play with viewers as well. When I'm streaming, I will probably think about playing with viewers a lot more than when I have viewers. I'll probably do like some kind of random drawing and play with viewers for a certain amount of time. But yeah, we'll get into that later when I start streaming more consistently. Alright, so the next question is by Call of Zombies. It says, what other games have you played or play currently that you like other than Overwatch? Well, my most favorite game of all time that I really liked probably Final Fantasy. I really liked Final Fantasy. As you can see, my voice kind of cracked there, but yeah, I was really big on role-playing games on PlayStation 2, 3. I don't have a PlayStation 4, but I really liked RPGs. If you're talking about that's like single-player games, right? I really like story mode. I like games with stories. I like max leveling. I like unlocking every single thing, getting 100% on everything. I'm like that when it comes to RPGs. So, but if you want to talk about like online gaming, it would probably be World of Warcraft. I was really addicted to that for about 6 years, and then I quit because I found out it was taking over my life. So I quit early. Not early, but I quit. So I had to, pretty much. I felt like I wasn't healthy, and I did that, and I moved on pretty much to other games. But after that, nothing really much excitement. Nothing much exciting. I mean, I liked CS:GO a lot, but it wasn't like the amount of fun that I had playing World of Warcraft. It wasn't like addicting or anything like that. But I think that was good for me though. I'm not like sitting in front of the computer all day like I am right now, playing Overwatch. But I actually like Starcraft 2 quite a bit. The thing is though, Starcraft 2 was really fun for a while, but it started to get really stressful. I started to concentrate more about winning than having fun. And that's kind of like when I started losing a lot of interest in it. I mean, right now when I play, I only play for fun, honestly. I started making tutorials for this YouTube channel, and I thought that was the point where it was still fun. But I started to think about it, and I was starting to play, and the more I played, the more I thought about winning. And it just really felt like I wasn't having much fun with it. And I'm sorry for people who are my Starcraft fans out there. I mean, I will make tutorials. I do have I don't know how much I can make from now because it's very saturated and people are moving away from it. But I will just, if I still have like some kind of tutorial that I want to do, I'll probably put that out as well and let you guys know. But next question would be, what steps, or asked by Van Dow, and it says, what steps did you take to grow to 1,000 subs in just 3 months? Did you need to do a lot of social media advertising or other marketing strategies? Actually, when I did this, I did not do any, I didn't do any social media advertising or social media marketing, not that much. What did I do? What I did was I did what I liked to do. Pretty much all I can say is if you are making a YouTube channel, make sure it's something about that you love. People will see it pretty much. If you don't like what you're doing, if you don't like what you're playing, or you don't like what you are teaching, then it will show in your face, it will show in your voice, it will show in your actions on video. People will know when you're having fun, and people know when you're dreading what you're doing, and people want to just see that you're having fun. And that's pretty much what made me figure out or do what I normally do. I like teaching people. I like doing tutorials. I like playing Starcraft, and I kind of just like thought about it because I know a lot of people were doing Starcraft tutorials at that time, and I was like, might as well give it a shot, try it out, see if I like it. And I really did. I liked it. I gained my first 150 in about a month and a half to two months, and then as Overwatch came out, and before Overwatch came out, I started doing tutorials for that already. But it wasn't really growing until Overwatch Open Beta came out. So that's another thing that you have to think about is think about what you are going to be doing a YouTube about. Is it saturated? Is there a lot of people who are looking for that kind of content? Because out there were not a lot of people who were doing Overwatch, but people wanted to see Overwatch. So that's kind of like, okay, so I kind of wanted to move from StarCraft to that only because not only because of that, but also because I loved playing Overwatch. So it's kind of like I got really lucky. It was new, and it was something that I really liked. So you kind of have to take into account those two things. That's pretty much all I have to say. Do something you love and take into account what you're doing. And yeah. Next question by Brozak. Have you ever played League of Legends, and which games were your first game to play? I never played League of Legends, never really got into a MOBAs, or it's a MOBA, I think. That's how much I know about it. I think I played Dota 2 once and I hated it because I sucked at it and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And the learning curve I heard was really high. And I was playing Starcraft at the moment. I was like, I'm pretty good at Starcraft already. I'm just gonna stick to Starcraft. So yeah, I like FPS, not FPS. RTS is more than MOBAs. But yeah. And which game was your first to play? The first that I ever remember was that one game. Alright, so the first one that I remember, I think is the oldest, is a side-scroller shooter. I totally forgot the name of it, but it's like a side space scroller shooter. Like basically you're just a little ship on the side and you shoot. And pretty much like what you see in the arcades, but it was like on the Super NES. I think that was the first one that I played. I forgot what it was called. It was so long ago. But other than that, I think it was F-Zero X. That was the first game that I remember that's the oldest, other than the side-scroll shooter. That's pretty much a racing game, and that was the oldest one that I think, or the first one that I remember playing. I remember playing that a long time ago. It brings back memories. But yeah, that's it. All right, the next question would be Squirrel, or from Squirrel, is what is your favorite game aside from Overwatch? And the answer would probably be Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. That's the other one that I would normally play, or the only other one that I would play aside from Overwatch. Hence the reason why it's on my channel. Right. Anyway, what got you into gaming? And how long have you been a gamer? And what inspired you to create your YouTube tutorials and channel? So this was asked by Michael Ale Prather and my Lucky Luxman, yes. So pretty much to answer the first part is what got you into gaming. That was my brother, pretty much. He introduced me to gaming. He he got the Super NES and the Sega Genesis, of course, and got me addicted. So it's all his fault. I blame him. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got into gaming. Played them first, and I started playing. Kept playing longer and longer and longer. Oh, I think I'm allergic to my cats. My nose is starting to go crazy. Right. Anyway, the second part of the question is, what inspired you to create your channel, tutorials, and channel? Create your YouTube tutorials and channel. Sorry. So this is important because I want to thank somebody pretty much, and his name is Fenner. He is a YouTuber as well as a Twitch streamer. Fenner was not the first person. I used to watch Loco TV for streaming, but I dropped out of Starcraft for a little bit and played other games. And then when I came back, I found Fenner. And Fenner is somebody who I found really interesting. He's really chill. He's really cool. He is open to almost like a lot of ideas, and the main thing is he's really chill. He's like me. I'm like, okay, if he's chill and he can stream like that and, still have fun, then I'm like, okay, maybe I could be like that too. I mean, I'm not trying to be like, I'm not comparing him between him and me, but I'm just kind of like, if he can do it, then I feel like my personality would be okay for it too. I was like, okay, so I tried that, and I was like, hey, he actually is really interesting to watch. And I checked out this YouTube channel, and then like all of his videos were super interesting to watch. And it's all pretty much, this YouTube channel that I created was from, it was him where my ideas came from, about doing this channel. I wanted to do something new. I wanted to try and create something, and he was gone for a little bit. I was like, okay, you know what? He had some stuff going on in his life. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this time to create my own channel and see what's going on, and maybe I'll go somewhere with this. And yeah, I have Fenner to thank for that. I think you should check out his channel and his stream. They're both really cool, and I'll put them in the I'll put them in the description below as well. So check him out. He's really cool. He's a really cool guy, very chill, and yeah, I'm thankful for finding his channel, honestly. So if you're watching this, Fenner, thank you. You know. Next question is by Kyle Pacetti again. Your name is popping up a lot. It says, "Are you paying for dinner with us? Are you paying for the dinner with us?" And yes, I could be. I mean, honestly, YouTube, it's really hard to make money off of YouTube. I'm not making a actual living off of it, but it's kind of like, you know, money on the side. But that's not really the point of why I'm doing YouTube. You know, it's definitely not enough to survive. So that's why, you know, I have my job still. I'm not quitting my job for YouTube, but it would be nice, but I can't. You know, I have to survive. I have to have a job. But fortunately, like maybe in the future, I could actually make it my job. Maybe, you know, we'll see how far it goes, honestly. But yes, I could pay for, you know, dinner maybe every now and then, I would say. But thank you, you know, you guys, you know, it's not really for the money, honestly. Okay. Gosh, what kind of question is this? Putting me on the spot. Anyway, next question. How do you find the time to make such great views consistently? Happy Face by Mushu Spung. So yeah, honestly, I do not have a lot of time. So, I mean, I do have a job, I have a girlfriend, I have school, which is coming to an end soon, hopefully, which is good. So I have a lot of time in the summer, but honestly, it takes a lot of time, yes. And I'm really thankful for my girlfriend because she's very understanding about, you know, me doing what I like to do. You know, I like to spend time doing YouTube stuff, and it's something I really love to do. And I'm really happy to have somebody like that to understand that it makes me happy. And it's not like I'm replacing her with YouTube, but it's something that I kind of want to experience, or I want her to experience with me as well. I like, you know, it's really tough sometimes, and I just want to say that I'm really lucky, and I'm really thankful for her, and she's still by my side. Hopefully. I'm just kidding. Yes, you know, she understands, and that's the important part. So yeah, thank you. You know, I love you. If you're watching this, I know you're gonna be watching this anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, making time for it. It's pretty much you lose sleep for making videos like this, and yeah, that's how it is. You make videos for stuff you love to do. I love working out as well, but I stopped working out because, you know, I don't know. I started getting tired. I'm starting to grow old. But yeah, you make time pretty much for what you love to do. So yeah. Anyway, it says, what is your gaming setup? So my gaming setup is I have a, I was actually going to try to show you guys, but it doesn't really work out like that. It's kind of blurry. But anyway, I have a Razer Blackwidow, tournament edition, and the light up one. Girlfriend got it for me. So it's light blue that lights up. I also have a Logitech G602 mouse, and this is pretty good. I've had this for a while. And also my headset is this Logitech, what is this called? I totally forgot what this is called. The G35, yes, G35. The wireless one is the G930, but this one is very popular, as you know. It's very durable. I can't get this right. Okay, yeah. So this is what it looks like. So I'm pretty sure you see a lot of this. A lot of people have this one. It's very doable. It's very nice. My brother, he had one, and when he got me into PC gaming, I was like, hey, I like your headset. Where can I get it? And I got it from the store. So yes, I have that, and that's pretty much my peripherals. For my PC itself, I have a i7 G790K. Did I say that? No, i7 4790K. Yes, processor, and a GTX 970 graphics card with 16 gigs of RAM. And I think that's pretty much it that you really need to know. So that's my gaming setup. All right. How are you so good at Overwatch? I only see Starcraft 2 and Overwatch videos on your channel. You must have played some other FPS before. That question was asked by Make592. Well, I answered a lot of that already. I played a lot of FPS growing up. And yeah, so, I'm okay at Overwatch, I would say. I'm not like the best. But I think it's just because I feel like it came really naturally to me to play Tracer, and that's why I'm pretty good with her. And I played a lot of Sniper when I was in CSGO, and that helped me a lot with my reflexes and a lot of the aiming that you need in Overwatch. So that's pretty much where I would say my skills came from. Now, when it comes to map awareness, I would say that is kind of like, that came from Starcraft. Because Starcraft, you have to think about a lot of things at once, and you have to think about strategy. And a lot of the stuff that actually in Overwatch, when you play those kind of games, comes naturally. It's like, okay, so if they're coming this direction, I should flank this way, and you know, I shouldn't be in that situation because it's 3-on-1. I should do all this and something like that. So most of the stuff came naturally to me, honestly. I played a lot of games, so yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but sorry if I do. I'm not trying to be, but yeah. All right, the next question is by No, and he asks, "Why are you so majestic?" Well, I don't know. Ask my parents. I think that'd be the best way to find out, right? Me majestic? Nah. All right. So the next question is asked by Fumais and Moist. So it says, "What are your favorite movies and or TV shows? Also, are you a fan of Rick and Morty? Because I really love Rick and Morty." Actually, yes, I am a fan of Rick and Morty, but I don't watch it very much because I don't watch a lot of TV shows. But every time like I see my friends have it on, I watch it with them. It's pretty funny. I really like it. It's my kind of humor. You know, it's it's very sarcastic. I like it a lot. But right now, my favorite TV show would probably be, my two favorite top ones would be The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad. Of course, that's probably very popular, but yes, those are my two favorite. And when it comes to movies, my favorite would be, what was it? The Departed and also Inception. Yes, both have Leonardo DiCaprio in it. And yeah, not because, that's not the reason why I like it, but he's in both of them. And I like them both. Those are my two favorite movies. Next question is, what kind of games are your first/favorites? By Conlexio. So my first kinds were like racing games and like side-scrolling games, pretty much. I'm not exactly sure if that's what you're talking about, but I really liked RPGs, like really liked RPGs. Like Final Fantasy. I loved playing Final Fantasy. It was the most fun series I've ever had when I was growing up. So pretty much my childhood, when I think of fun and childhood, I think of Final Fantasy. That's pretty much it. So I had a lot of fun playing Final Fantasy as a kid. I played Final Fantasy, I think, 4 all the way up to 11. And then a little bit of 13 and 14. Yeah. So I didn't play Final Fantasy 11. I mean, I played Final Fantasy 10, 10-2, and then 12, and then 13 and 14. I didn't play 11. So yes, Final Fantasy was my childhood favorite growing up. So next would be by Pancake. How many hours are you streaming per week? And how long are your sessions? I understand you might not have a very fixed schedule because school takes priority. I will probably, during school right now, probably maybe 2 or 3 times a week at max. I mean, the finals are coming up, so probably even less than that. I'm probably not going to be streaming at all because I'm also busy making content for the YouTube channel. And I think that's a little bit more important for me right now because that's, you know, more situated. But once school is over for summer or during summer, I'll probably stream a little bit more. Maybe stream maybe 4 times a week. I'll have to see, honestly. I'll let you guys know for sure, though, in the comments. And yeah, my sessions, typically, they would last about 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, however long until I get tired, but mostly it would be around that long, 2 to 3 hours. Because I usually stream at night after work and when I come back from home and after the gym, and I'm pretty beat for the day and I kind of want to just chill. And I don't think 7 hours of gaming after that is very healthy. But yeah, thank you. Yes, school is a priority. The other way comes first. So thank you for understanding. And next is by Bone Scyther. Will you only be playing on the US servers or will you sometimes be switching it up to play with the EU fans? I could switch it up to EU depending on how much lag, because honestly, I really despise lag. Like whenever I play a game and there's lag, I get tilted. Okay, honestly, it's just like lag is something that really pisses me off. Not really pisses me off, but I get frustrated when I play with lag. You know, it's just kind of like I don't have fun. I lose the fun when I play with lag. But maybe I'll think about it. If I switch to EU, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'll see. I'll let you guys know for sure. And you guys have my battle tag. Just message me and I'll have your battle tag and we can play together. Mr. Octopodo, 2 questions. What are your opinions on competitive Overwatch on consoles? And what is your favorite thing about Blizzard's approach to this amazing title? So, competitive Overwatch on consoles, I was never really a big fan of competitive on consoles because there's only a certain amount of limit that you can have based, like a sensitivity that you can based on the controller. I mean, of course you can have high sensitivity on the controller, but it's never 100% accurate, if you know what I mean. It's like, there's only a certain limit amount that you can control it, because like, let's say you hold on the joystick one direction, it has to go at that speed constantly. It always is at, you know, it's always at that speed. You can't turn faster one way or turn slower one way if you really want to. So it's like, I don't know how it works when it's competitive, but I would probably suck really bad on console. But I feel like it would be tough. I probably would follow more on PC when it comes to FPSs. I mean, I did play a little bit of FPS on consoles. It was fun, but I never really got competitive into it. Or into competitive. And what is your favorite thing about Blizzard's approach? My favorite thing about Blizzard's approach is the depth that it has. Like, first it looks just like an FPS, and it is an FPS, but it has a lot of things in it. It has 21 different heroes. You can play 21 different characters that you can do. Each of them has their own specific roles or their own specific abilities, and there's so many tricks that you can do per each hero. It's ridiculous how much content that can create. It's just like it's an endless amount of discovery pretty much when you're playing Overwatch, and that's what I really like about it. When you play other games, I'm not saying it's bad, like where everybody's the same, like Counter-Strike, everybody has the same start off, and it's basically measured upon aiming and skill and your map awareness. Because you can buy guns and stuff, and it's certain, like that's different too per hero, or not hero, but like for each time you play. But I feel like having a specific character or like different characters makes it a little bit more lively and a little bit more colorful, and I kind of like that too. So that's probably my favorite part about Overwatch, the diversity that it has in each hero. And of course loot boxes too, loot boxes. I've had loot boxes in like CS:GO, but you have to pay for those. And yeah, Blizzard made a really good game. I really appreciate their work. It's really fun. Overwatch is ridiculously fun. That's what I love about it. So, all right, the next question is by Mohammed Ahmed. After Overwatch is out, will you play a match with me, bro? Yes, definitely. Overwatch is already out. And yes, I will add you. And if you add me, I mean, what am I saying? Yes, I will play with you. That's the answer. You have my tag. Just send me your tag and I'll add you. We'll play together. Next one. Are you planning on doing custom/private matches with your viewers in the future? I could. This was asked by Scarecrow, or SCA2ER or CROW. Yes, I probably would. I mean, if the guys want to play custom private matches, that'll be okay, sure. If you find that interesting, it's pretty much what the viewers would want to see or play. I mean, a lot of people will be happy with quick play. So it really depends, but yes, I would be down to do that. It's an interesting idea. Sounds good. So yeah. Next question by Noah Noxon. What kind of mouse do you use, and why did you choose that specific mouse? So I already talked about it. This is my mouse, Logitech G602. I like this one because it fits my hand perfectly, right? I can't show it. This, right? Yeah, like this. Pretty much my whole hand, it fits my whole hand perfectly. That's why I use this mouse. Pretty much when you find a mouse, you want to use a mouse that is basically your third, or just an extension of your arm. You don't want it to feel like you're holding something else. You want it to be like, oh, this is my hand. I'm using it. That's how you become accurate, and that's why I liked it. Fit my hand, and I saw my friend using it, and I was like, hey, can I try that? And I played with it, and it was, wow, this is a really good mouse. I like it. And the sensitivity is you can change DPI, you can change all this stuff with it. It's really fun, or it's really good. I recommend it. I like it. But it fits my hand though. I have a pretty big hand. See? So my hand is pretty big. So yeah. Anyway. Next one is, where did you study? What did you major? And did you enjoy it? Best bits? Well, the thing is, I'm still in school. This was asked by Hoppy Polo. Sorry. What did you study? I did study civil engineering for one, and then I moved to computer programming, which I did not like either. But now I'm studying math because I do love math. Math is my favorite. So I'm studying math. I'm majoring in math right now, and I enjoy it. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm studying. I'm going to be transferring to another college as well. If you really want to know, it's somewhere in Southern California. Anyway. All right, the next question is by Senior Boone. Are you the man behind the PogChamp emote? Well, why don't you just tell me? Am I the man behind the PogChamp emote? I don't know if I did it right. That's not like. It's more like. I'm so bad at it. It's more like. Yeah, like that, right? So you tell me, am I? I don't know. That's just that's my take on it. Next question is by J.A. Renau. Your FPS skills are intense. What game did you develop such great accuracy from, and for how long? I played a lot of FPS, like I said, but when it comes to PC, it would probably be Counter-Strike. Like Counter-Strike, I played a lot of op. I was a sniper all the time, and that pretty much helped me with my accuracy. You have to be pretty accurate when you play op or sniper in Counter-Strike, because every shot counts. If you miss a shot, then you're pretty much screwed. So yeah, that's where my quick scoping comes from too. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, and also J.A. Renau asked, I'd love it if you did a quick 30-second tutorial on how to use voice comms and for what. Alright, so voice comms is, like, voice communication is very important for Overwatch, and I'm going to open it up right now and show you how to use it. So what you would do is you would go to Overwatch, of course, and then you go to controls, and then you scroll all the way down to communication, and after communication you go to voice chat push to talk. I don't know what the default was, but I changed it to mouse button 5. So what this does is that you can pretty much use it on your mouse and you can talk while moving around and it doesn't disrupt your gameplay. So I find that that's very important for you to do. You know, what you would use it for, you would use it to communicate with your team, for sure, of course. And like, the main thing is, like, you want to talk to your team and talk to them about what your plan is. Like, do you want to push together? You know, are you being attacked? Are you being flanked? Do they have, what kind of heroes do they have? You know, are you going to switch out? There's a lot of things they can talk about, honestly, especially when it comes to team composition, you know. So it's just like, oh, do I want to heal, or does anybody want to heal? It's really good to communicate before the game too, when you're choosing which hero to use. So that's very important. Like, hey, so does somebody want to heal? Like, okay, someone says I'll heal. All right, then if someone heals, then I'll go tank, and blah, 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 all that stuff. So communication, you can talk with almost anything. Like, you can use it for almost anything, and you can not only use it for strategy, you can use it for fun. You know, talking to your teammates, tell them what's going on, have fun, laugh. You know, do all that stuff. That's what I like to do. That's why I love voice comm. And that's why voice comm is so easy, and it's really like what was it? It's very smooth in Overwatch what they did. And I really like it. It's very easy to use. It's super useful, and it's really important, I would say. One of the most important things in Overwatch for teamwork. Next one says, how is your grade for school? I could answer it by Eric Kim. I'm getting 4.0 right now, so if that's what you're asking, then yeah. I have A's in my classes, yes. I mean, is that surprising? I hope not. Alright, so next one by Rebecca. What do you like to do outside of gaming? Well, I like to go to the gym. I've been losing a little bit of weight, but then I've been trying to get back into it, and I've been trying to, just going to the gym every now and then, just stretching it out. But yes, going to the gym. I like to go to the gym, watch TV shows sometimes, but most of the time I'm pretty much just on the computer making videos. I like making content. Making content is really fun. I really enjoy it. It's something I love to do because it allows you to game at the same time. It's fun. It's something else that you can do while you game, and it increases your skill, on the computer, editing, all that stuff, all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what I like to do. I mean, I don't have that much time to spend on other things, honestly. So yeah. Next question by Rebecca Wu. Can you heal my pet? Yes, I can heal my pet. Actually, I remember that I wasn't the one, or you weren't the one asking that question. It was me asking that question. Can you heal my pet? Those were the old days. Not you, but in your brother, Simon. So pretty much is a WoW reference, World of Warcraft. And I yelled at her brother, asking if he could heal my pet, because he didn't heal my pet. And I blamed him that we lost the round because he didn't heal my pet. It was so funny. Anyways, next question. Jack O'Neill, or by Jack O'Neill. How do you honestly see yourself changing as your channel continues to grow into one of the go-to Overwatch channels? Right now, it's not really, I don't really see a big change. I mean, the reason why my channel is going in the direction that it is going is because of what it is now. I just feel like I have to do more of what I'm doing now. And pretty much that's like, I feel like the guides are kind of what helped everybody. A lot of my guides were more in-depth rather than the quick guides to this, quick guides to that. I'm not trying to say they're bad. They're good for quick guides, but they're not super in-depth. There's so many of those quick guides out there. Everybody says the same thing. These are the moves of this person. These are the moves of this person, and this is how you use them. And it's fairly saturated. So I saw those videos and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth. I want to go more in depth. I want to help you guys out, make it more interesting. And so I just feel like changing. Maybe I would still continue doing those kind of guides. I will still continue doing those how-to guides, those funny guides that you guys see. Those are guides, yes. Like, you should do those things that I say. Like, you should use your recall to heal effectively. But mostly those are for fun. You should follow those rules, but they show you how I screw up a lot, and it's more for laughs and entertainment. But the real guides that I have, yes, I will continue those as well for every character. And once I get through each character or each hero, then I will see where I go from there. It takes a lot of work to make those guides, and I don't know. I want to get through each of those before I start continuing onto something different. You know, makes more sense. All right, the next question, second to the last question by John Saberhagen. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you know any channels that has a video of a pre-made team or just a person playing against you with commentary? I want to hear them complain about your Tracer play or your other heroes. They may be like, damn, that Tracer freaking annoying. Also, do you know any website that shows the damages each hero does with all their skins that is up to date, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, I already answered that question, the second one. I already posted it, I think. Sorry if I said blah, 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 but yeah, I answered it. I put a link, and that is the site that I think is the most useful for the damages and everything like that. But for the first question, do I know any channels that have a video of pre-made team? No, I do not, actually. No, I don't know a lot of people. I don't play, I might have played against some streamers, but I don't really recall any of them. But I have received complaints in game of people complaining of how annoying I am when I play Tracer. Like at the end of the game, they're just like, oh my gosh, you're so annoying, you know, go away and all that stuff. You know, I guess it's a good thing. It feels good, you know. I mean, that's, you know, I try not to let it get to my head, you know. But I like being annoying as Tracer. That's pretty much why I enjoy playing her. That's my favorite hero to play, and I love it when people complain about it. It just makes it, you know, more fun for me to play. I just want to play her even more every time I hear people say that. So, but yes, I've heard that comment a lot, but not in any video or recorded. So, last question would be, what is Lucio's counter by Papa Giorgio? Lucio's counter, I would say snipers or reapers, because the thing is, Reaper is somebody who can deal a lot of damage at once. He has the most burst damage that you can do. And Lucio, if you keep tickling him and all that kind of stuff, and he's super mobile, he'll be able to heal himself by climbing on walls, etc., all that stuff. But like, I don't know if he has a real counter, but if you get close enough with Reaper, then yes, you can one-shot him pretty much. And if you're a sniper, you can pretty much one-shot him as well if you're good at aiming. But everybody else, like, they can't climb walls with him. They can't deal enough damage to instantly one-shot him. So I would say anything that can deal a lot of damage, like Reaper, that can kill him in one shot and have far range, pretty much. And yeah, I would say that's... I'm not really knowledgeable about Lucio and his counter. I mean, healers with counters, it's... You can't really say a healer has a counter. I mean, it's really hard to figure out what a healer counter is, what I mean. So anyway, yeah, that's what I think about Lucio's counter. Sorry about that. Like I said, I don't really know much about the hero counters to him, so I'm kind of like babbling, but that's what I would think. Okay. But yeah, anyway, those are all the questions, I think. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I went through each and every question, but I'm sorry if I did miss your question. I made sure that I went through each and every one of them. I went through my comments list, and I'm pretty sure I did. Let me see one more, actually. Let me double check. I think there was, actually, no, there was one question that was asked that was not in there. It was something, top 5. Yes, top 5. It says, by Captain Obvious. You might have said this in one of your videos, but I have missed it. Who are your favorite heroes so far? Would love a top 5 from you. Mine is Widowmaker, McCree, Roadhog, Zenyatta, and Junkrat. So my top 5, I think I went over this already. But my top 5 would be Tracer, Widowmaker, Roadhog, who did I say? Mercy. I think that went top 4. And did I say Junkrat? I think I said Junkrat. Yes. So Widowmaker, Tracer, Junkrat, Roadhog, and Mercy. Very close to yours, actually. Very, very close to yours. So yeah, I'm glad we have the same taste. Right? So yeah, I think that was the last one. So anyway, after a long, yeah, that was pretty long and pretty lengthy, but yes, it was fun. I'm glad you guys asked a lot of questions. You know, I hope you guys know a little bit more about me. You probably know a lot more about me now, you know, instead of just this face sitting behind the screen, as I said last time. So, but yeah, hope you guys liked the video. If you guys want to know more, just ask in the comments below of this video, and I'll answer them in the comments. But you know, I just really want to thank you guys one last time. Like really, it's really ridiculous how much this channel has been growing, and I really, really appreciate the support that you guys have been giving me. It's something I never thought would happen. And whenever I wake up, I look and I'm like, oh, what kind of comments that I have today? What kind of people asked me, or what kind of questions do they ask me? You know, I really love enjoying communicating with you guys. Hence this video. You know, So yeah, just keep on, asking these questions, keep on engaging. I'm pretty sure you guys enjoy it as well. That's why you guys are doing it, right? Pity comments? Probably not, hopefully not, right? But anyway, yes, thank you, and thank you. And if anything else, I'll catch you guys in the next video. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.